Well, hello and welcome to this week's Monday Moments. Coming to you after a week's hiatus there, because I was off last Monday and I forgot to tell Tyler to do a Monday Moment. So there we go. So this week's Monday Moment is kind of entitled "What Comes Next." Well, first of all, I'm going to tell you one of the things that's going to be coming next is I'm going to be going and buying a new selfie stick because I lost the attachment. So I'm having to hold the phone in my hand like some sort of caveman. It's just ridiculous. I'm not a Neanderthal. I shouldn't have to hold my phone in my hand. That's what selfie sticks are for. So I lost the attachment. I don't know. Anyway, so aside from my selfie stick drama and dilemma, we do want to say a couple of thank yous real quick to everyone who came out and saw Say Goodnight Gracie last or 2 weeks ago, and a special thank you to Bruce Hahn for all of his hard work on that production. We do also want to say that if you missed the show has not gone to the great vaudeville stage in the sky completely yet. We can't give you a lot of details at this very instant, but that show is going to have another life. So if you missed it here, you will have an opportunity to see it again. I just can't tell you for sure when and where yet because we don't get to announce that. But it's going to another venue. So we'll be announcing that shortly. But anyway, so thank you to everyone with that. Also, we haven't had a Monday Moment since we were able to publicly announce that we have been selected to receive a $15,000 grant from the National Main Street Organization. And that grant, we had announced it a couple weeks ago, but I haven't been able to really address it here on our Monday Moments. And so that grant is going to be used to help pay for all of our COVID mitigation efforts. It is also going to pay for video equipment. I'm probably going to now buy a selfie stick, a $15,000 selfie stick with that grant. And also, it will help pay for some ADA upgrades in the lobby. For accessibility purposes. So that's awesome. We are super excited to be receiving that grant. We were one of only 98 small businesses in the entire country to receive that grant, and the only one in the state of Nebraska. And so that wasn't just nonprofits or arts organizations, that was small businesses in general. So we are thankful for that. And also a special thank you to our local Main Street Beatrice program for making us aware of that grant. We are obviously a Main Street partner. I'm on the board of our local Main Street as well, but we thank them for letting us know about that grant opportunity. And I see someone, Ashley says a selfie stick encrusted with crystals and diamonds. Yes, that will be the most fabulous selfie stick ever. Let's see. But also, so the question now becomes, what comes next? Well, here's the thing, is that we didn't anticipate that we would still be doing alternative programming here into the new year. We had really hoped that we'd be able to start easing back into some of our regular programming that we had announced almost a year ago, and kind of easing into regular operations. Unfortunately, that is not really the case right now, so we are continuing to look for what our next project will be. Normally we would have had all of this lined up already, but we were really busy with the holidays, the New Year's Eve concert, and then getting Say Goodnight Gracie going, and losing my selfie stick. And so we don't know 100% for sure what we are going to be doing here coming up. We are frantically reading and talking about shows. Tyler and I were just having a conversation right before I grabbed the phone to do this. And so we will be shortly announcing what we will be doing as a regular season show, but we're also batting around some other ideas for things for us to be doing to get more people involved. And here's a question for everyone watching live or afterwards. Put in the comments what are some of the things that you would like to see us do in the next, say, 2 months. So if there's a project or an idea that you've got, go ahead and put it in the comments. I'm not saying that we would do them, but we certainly welcome your thoughts because maybe you're a lot smarter than me. You have to be because you haven't lost your selfie stick. That's the theme. That should have been today's Monday moment. Jamie loses his marbles or selfie sticks. Anyway, let's see, there was one other thing I was going to say about that, but I've lost it now. Oh, yes. The other thing is, as far as what comes next, looking beyond just the organization, there's just one quick little thing that I wanted to mention is that with all of the tension about everything, just in general, in society and politics and things, I really want us to remember that the arts are something that can bring people together. And that's not just a cliche. There are no winners and losers when it comes to the arts, unlike the way that we're viewing politics and the world right now is our camp wins, our camp loses, or whatever. The arts don't do that. There's no winner when you go to a museum and look at an exhibit about history or look at a painting. There's no losers when you come to see a live performance and everyone's breathing and heartbeats sync up. And that's a really fascinating study, and it's true. A study out of the UK a couple of years ago did find that everyone's biological rhythms synced up when you were in an audience with other people. And I think that's something that we're missing right now. And so those things bring us all together. And when we are able to gather more than 50 people in a room, let's really value and treasure that. And I think that will be a way to provide healing and to move us all forward when we can finally gather together again. So that's, I'll step off of my little arts advocacy soapbox there. I think that's going to wrap it up. I'm just thinking of all kinds of things today. I also do want to mention as well that if you want to support the arts in Nebraska, and we'll go into more detail about this in a few weeks with an official post about this, but you can now get a Support the Arts license plate for your car, and proceeds of that will go to fund cultural districts throughout the state of Nebraska. And so you can get those now. You don't have to wait for your license plate to come up for renewal. You can just go to the DMV website and order that special plate. It's only $5 for that special Support the Arts license plate. You will start seeing those around the state here shortly. I've ordered mine, so come middle of February, my car will have one of those Support the Arts license plates. So you can do those, again, going to the Nebraska DMV website. And we'll have more information about that later. And I think Nebraskans for the Arts is going to have a hashtag that we're going to be promoting for people who get their license plate. All right, so that is going to wrap it up. My arms are getting tired from holding the phone. So we will see you next week and keep an eye out for some announcements about what we will be doing in the future. Thanks.